What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining us. I got Dana Stein, the business development manager of the Franchise Expo South, in the virtual studio today. So we're super excited to have him. We're here to talk about the franchise, which is actually happening in like 10 or so days, Dana, right?
That's correct. We're very excited. It's about 10 days. We've got the Franchise Expo South coming in Fort Lauderdale, September 8th and 9th. And this is an opportunity to learn at the event and to meet with potential franchisees, certain franchisors in this market, Southeast market.
What do you got going on behind you? So it looks like the expo floor, right?
So that's exactly it. So this is the Franchise Expo South, and it is filling up. Typically, the show has about 200 different brands at the event. We also have an educational session. People come to our show to learn about either the concept or the franchising industry.
Awesome. And now, to kind of, for anybody that hasn't heard of the expo in the past, give us a quick little, history on when you guys started, how long you've been doing this, and talk about it.
So MFE has been in business about 30 plus years. They have found great success in merging up with these, franchisors with potential franchisees in certain markets. Our flagship event is the International Franchise Expo. It's in New York, Javits Center. It originally started in Washington, D.C., and has gravitated to New York for the past, say, 10 to 12, maybe 15 years. And we try to take that model and emulate that to other parts of the country because we know people tend to travel, let's say, 100, 150 mile radius. So we have a South event, which is in Fort Lauderdale, which I mentioned. And then we also have a West event that's going to be in LA, and that's April. And then we have the New York show that's going to be in May. We're actually adding our fourth show that's going to be in Austin, Texas, that's going to be in November. So that's something that we're going to be introducing to a lot of our exhibitors at the South Show in Fort Lauderdale.
Awesome. I'm a huge fan of franchising. Here at Want to See How, we've worked with a ton, helped them grow their businesses, grow their franchises. I don't know if you know, I follow a guy called Bedros Keuilian. He started Fit Body Bootcamp, so like a 9-figure franchise nowadays, but he preaches something similar. I mean, like, hard work is huge with him, but he preaches something similar I actually saw on your guys' website. So he does talk about the idea of just franchising, how it allows the business owners to just be in the business for themselves, but not by themselves.
Exactly.
So I saw you guys had that on there, and I figured I'd mention it. For anybody out there who is kind of, a little nervous to get into it, it can be something that really is lucrative for any type of business that's looking to take something on.
And to your point, I mean, our shows, we're here to support the industry. So whether you're really kind of just learning about the process or you want to take your business opportunity to the next level and become a franchise, we have a whole bunch of people there that can help you with. We have a whole educational department, we have some good programs there. Some are paid and some are free. But we have attorneys, we've got CPAs there, we've got marketing firms. We've got a lot of resources there that can help people along with that process.
Yeah. And you kind of pretty much answered my next question, which was, what was the goal of the expo? But it really is just to get it out there and let people know, educate them.
Well, that's exactly it. And it also brings people together. I mean, one of the things that we kind of learned post-COVID is there's nothing like see people face-to-face. And that's exactly what we do. We bring people together. There's chemistry that involves when people get together. And you can really learn about when you're seeing someone, face-to-face, as opposed to the phone. So it really, that's what we do, is we bring people together. We have that chemistry, and that's kind of what we do.
Yeah. And that actually kind of brings me to a point I did want to get up. So talk to me about, I did read a little bit about like the directories that people can be a part of. So is there any discussion about that in the show that you guys are going to talk about?
So we do have a lot of programs that can help increase brand awareness. We do have ads in the directories. We do have footprints on the floors. We have signage. We do have a lot of things. Not only is we drive conversation to people's booths, but we also increase brand awareness. Whether it be on our website where we start promoting, brands will be there once they sign up, and also on the showroom floor. So it really kind of depends on how these brands kind of position themselves, pre-show, and how they market themselves, at that time. Because, sometimes, that was the fourth or fifth conversation you have with these people. It might not be the first time you're meeting with them. So it really kind of depends on how these brands position themselves prior to the event.
And what about if for anybody wondering out there, like, what's the best type of exhibitor or sponsor, or like, what's the perfect attendee that's going to be going to these shows?
So in terms of the attend, so just to take public, our show is not a fun show. It's not like an auto show or a CS event. People come to our show, they invest in a franchise. One of our differentiators between our competitors and us is we do not allow business opportunities at our shows. you have to be considered franchise. You have to have an FDD, which is a franchise disclosure document, in order to exhibit at our show. So when someone's coming to our show, they've either done some research online about what concept they're looking to talk to, or they talk to some sort of counter CPA about how much they have to invest. People don't come to our show just to collect stuff. They look to invest in their franchise.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, I feel like I go to a ton of shows where it's just a lot about people walking around, collecting the swag at the tables and not getting too much out of it. So it's a nice change of pace, definitely. And then I know you kind of did touch briefly on like the comprehensive educational programs you guys are offering. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, so we do have, as I mentioned, some free sessions and some also paid sessions. Some are CFE certified. So if you are in that program and you need certification, we do have some classes that can be, applicable to get some, credits on those courses. So it runs the gamut in terms of, the business owner, where they are in terms of their business, or where they are in terms of their franchise, whether they're just looking to develop into one, or they are, franchise looking to increase their brand. So it really runs the gamut in terms of the educational program, but I highly recommend people that are looking to learn, just take a look at it, see what we have available, especially the free sessions.
And then I did want to talk quickly about Be the Boss. I saw that on the website. Can you give the viewers?
So Be the Boss is our website, and this enables our franchisors and also business opportunities, because we rely on business opportunities on the website, not our shows. But this allows the business to get in front of that audience that have attended our shows. We have a database of about 125,000 people that have attended our show over the past 30 plus years. And that a lot of people want to get in front of that audience. So this is an opportunity to get in front of them all year long, as opposed to those 2-3 days that we're at that expo. And we also deliver that stuff in real time. So all that data is delivered right then and there. And also on our website, you'll notice that all of our current advertisers are currently looking, to expand. I would say some of our competitors, I would say anywhere between 10 to 20% don't exist anymore because of their model. All of our exhibitors, all of our subscribers on our website are currently actively looking for investors and also looking to expand.
Awesome. And then selfishly, I do always have to ask, as a digital marketing agency, we work with a ton of franchises. What would you say is the importance of a new franchise using some type of marketing strategy to get some branding and some outreach out there?
Absolutely. Well, it's all plethora of things that you probably can provide to them. And that's exactly why you're there, is to meet with them and talk about some of the services you guys provide. But absolutely, you can talk about your entire portfolio. But absolutely, there's a huge advantage in meeting with these businesses that provide services to our franchisors at our shows. And we highly recommend visiting them. We've actually carved out an area called the Business Resource Center. So at least all these franchisors know where to go to, because there's a banner on top that says Business Resource Center. So absolutely take advantage of all those resources there. We're there for you, for sure.
Thanks. And then, that's pretty much it, everybody. I did want to kind of just obviously throw it over to you if you had anything else you wanted to add in before I'll close it out.
Sure. So again, thank you very much for your time. It's great. We look forward to seeing you guys in 10 days. If you need anything, just let me know. Please feel free to reach out. I'm actually give you my number and also need to share it with everybody. It's 201-881-1654. And please feel free to reach out to me, either phone or email. But we will be at the show in Fort Lauderdale. We will be at the show at our West will be in LA, and that'll be in April. And then we have the show in New York at the Javits Center, and that'll be the end of May. So if you are interested in those shows, and also in Austin, Texas too, if you are interested in those shows, please let us know, and I'm happy to hear, to help you out in any way.
Yeah, and seriously, we'll put all that information in the description as well. I was speaking with Dana, the team. Everybody's great over there. So they're really just there to help. If you guys have any questions on the space, reach out. And that's pretty much everything I did want to cover. Anybody else looking for marketing that's starting a franchise, has a franchise, looking to just talk about it, work with a ton of clients, mention this podcast. I'll give you 20% off the first month. We'll actually throw some of the details in the description as well. So reach out to Dana, reach out to myself. Let's definitely get the attendee list up, and we're looking forward to it, Dana. I can't wait to meet you guys.
We'll hope to see you at the show, everybody. Enjoy.